Huh. Well, that's kind of difficult to find. Hello, everyone. I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online. I was looking for a mining supply stuff. Kelborn's to-do list. Find some mining samples and bring them to that dam in Ingfred the Tall in Dusktown. Finish my poem to Inguya. In the heart of Blackreach, you have stolen mine, and so I screech. You are my peach, I beseech. Oh. Okay, so I think you have to find 5 of these, and I think you bring them all back to the same NPC. I imagine. So I'll do some quick cuts and find the other ones. And that's again assuming. God, you have to do every side quest, huh? Oh wait, unless each of these mining supplies might count as a separate side quest, then it would make a little bit more sense. Yeah, because there's not 3. Yeah, okay. Anyways, I'll be right back. Oh, here's another one. Man, they're kind of like out of the way. Today, Ingfred the Tall had another job, so I'll be down here a little longer. He wanted me to look for ore samples out in some caverns we haven't surveyed. I had to be careful he didn't follow me. I think he was hoping to accidentally run into me out here. Skeever scum that he is. Between him and that lovesick Kelborn, I get too much attention. Like I haven't noticed either of them ogling me. But nothing could distract me from my lady. Right, Erm? Anyway, I found some good samples. I'll deliver them back to Dusktown, and after I take care of a few more things, make for the surface. With luck, we'll be sharing a bed in a week or two. You're Ingria. P.S. Don't cut your hair. I love the soft touch of it. Oh. Well, that's sad. Hello, gigantic cockroach. Ugh. Alright, 2 down, 3 to go. Here's another one. Ingfred's work order. Lizard, time for you to learn prospecting. Go to the areas we talked about. If you find anything that seems promising, take some samples and bring them back to me here in Dusktown. Don't forget where each sample came from. A bonus goes to whoever finds a good seam. With luck, you might just buy your way out of this place. Ingfred the Tall. Oh, this Ingfred person sucks. Like, big time. And we continue. And here's number 4. Apparently, I have to turn in these 4. So the kind of stranger finds this one craves a favor of you. Nearby, please find a bag of mining samples. Please deliver these to Ingfred the Tall in Dusktown. He will have questions. Tell him the past shadows reach too close. He will see a Dansda no more. It is time for this one to move on. Tell him to wash the dishes. Ingfred will understand. Huh. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, so apparently to find the 5th one, you have to turn in these 4. So that's just what I'll do. Dusktown's easy, right? That's right, right there. Yeah, because I have a little guide someone made. What is this on? Let me give him credit. TESO MMORPG-life.com. That's a very good guide, I'll say. What does it say, though? Hey. It says... Oh, it's right near... Huh. It's right near Dusktown. That's interesting. Whee! Uh-oh. Okay. Ow, my robot legs.
What an exciting case! I simply must write down this new development.
We have a visit. Focus on the task at hand.
I'll deal with that.
There will be time for
Alina, who's this? Well, she's gonna give me the quest to go do the last thing, but... Whatever. Okay. Ingfred, I have many things to give to you. If I can find you? Maybe you're here where this person is staring? Oh. Ooh, another board game. That one's kind of cool. You're not that tall.
I heard it was a vampire ritual of some sort in the northern caverns.
That's it.
Ooh, those mushrooms don't look that appetizing. Nice vampire costume.
Hold on! 27 geode crates, 15 pickaxes, 5 wheelbarrows, 42 fresh tourniquets. Okay, yeah, there's a lot to do, so I don't have much time. What is it?
I found these samples near Kelbarn's corpse.
Corpse, eh? Well, call me not surprised. He never was any good at this. Always came off like he was better than us working folk. But the only thing he was good at was slacking. Alright, I'll pay you for his samples.
You expected him to die?
Yeah, so what? He was going to die sooner or later. I didn't make him take the job, so him being dumb don't make me guilty. Just give me my samples and move along.
Take your samples.
Judging by this bag, it looks like he died for nothing. Figures. Now I got to find a miner who actually knows how to prospect. Well, I said I'd pay you, so here you are. What? You got more bad news? Or you just want to bother me for the fun of it?
Do you know Nguya? Nguya? I found these samples near her body.
You saying she's dead? Damn. She was a fine-looking Nord girl. Shame that happened. She, leave a note or anything? Not like in that way, but maybe she had some feelings for me. I know she fancied me, even if she didn't say so.
She left a letter to her lover. It wasn't you.
It was that damn Kelbarn, wasn't it? Always mooning over her. Never thought she'd be stupid enough to fall for him. Well, just give me the samples. I'll pay you for the trouble.
She didn't like either of you. Take your samples.
You take your money and get out of here. A shame Nguya won't be coming around anymore. I liked when she was nearby. If you...
Oh, you are a sludge ball of a man.
You again? What, you fancy me or something?
I found a dead Argonian. He had a note from you and some ore samples.
Realize dead? Ismir's gods. He was a good worker, even if he was a lizard. I thought he'd catch a break prospecting, pay off some bad debts of his. Poor luck for him. I'll take the lizard samples and pay you for your trouble.
Here are the samples.
Good enough. You can figure the lizard... Rila didn't die for nothing. This batch of samples looks promising. Here's your money. Hopefully you don't find any more of my miners.
Oh, but I did.
If you're going to tell me someone else is dead, you have to make it worth my time.
I found a note from someone named Adanza. She had a bag of mining supplies for you.
The cat? Where is she? Oh, I can see in your eyes. She's gone. This note say anything?
That you won't see her again, and that you should wash the dishes.
Knew I couldn't trust her. Job gets hard, then she runs out. Yeah, just like her to leave the dishes to me, damn cat. Fine, I'll take the samples and pay you for the news.
Alright, here you go.
Here's your pay, now get out of here. I got work to do. These samples need to be tested, and there's some damn dishes to wash. Walk off, pal. No time for useless chatter.
You're not very friendly.
Oh, boo-hoo. Mining is expensive and hard. It's even harder down here. Miners only survive when they're tough. How about you take your friendly and move along?
Fine. Jeez. Okay, what does it say about this last one? It says, make sure you turn them in. Head to Dusktown, take the road north toward Greymore Keep. When you reach the tunnel... Oh. So just go this way. I know exactly what you're talking about. The tunnel with the purple geodes. Because I like those purple geodes, so I took note of them. Speaking of purple... Hey, these giant bodies of water. Any fish in them? Oh my god, it's hard to tell with the weird saturation. Doesn't look like it. Oh. Lake fishing hole. Oh, so there is some down here. Ho-ho.
I'm glad I found you.
I'm sorry, who are you? Who are you?
It seems like the worst of the storm in the city above has passed. Princess Fauna sent word. You're needed in Solitude.
I don't know who that is. Or maybe I do and I just completely forgot. Which is not great. Well, I know there's two side quests right here I can pick up. And then it'll leave me, I think, just one after that. Oh, report for Bitterblade. Mistress Bitterblade, you hired me for a discreet look at Your operation is Dusttown, Infrid the Tall in particular. For the past few weeks, I've played the dumb orc working beside him. I can report with confidence that he is playing you for the fool. This week, he sent me out to survey new locations for a mine. Below is a list of the ores I recovered. I would advise you to carefully compare my list to whatever results he delivers to you. I'll be amazed if they match, if he lists them at all. I think I've gathered enough facts for you to make your own decision. Gambor's prospecting results. Gelatite, 20% per ton. Dwarven, estimated 31% per ton. Dwarven with Voidstone inclusions, estimated 4% per ton. So I don't have to give this to Bitterblade? Oh no, I have to give this to Ingrid. I thought I saw a Sigic portal. The light in here plays tricks on your eyes.
More traps. Watch your back.
Nah. God, it is really hard to see that water. That person fishing over there? Oh, they are! Wow, dude. Okay, well I know I can travel between Morthal and Dusktown for lake
There's a
fishing.
vampire ritual of some sort in the northern caverns.
Hey, jerkface! We meet again, my dour... Well, you're not a friend. Dour associate? So do I have to give him this and then give the other report to the Bitterblade lady?
What? You constantly interrupt me when I'm working. Snap it out.
Snap it out? I found a dead orc named Gambors in the caverns. He had some ore samples for you.
Imagine that. Gambors is dead, huh? Well, that's unfortunate. I don't suppose you found some ore samples he was supposed to collect, did you?
I did. Along with a letter to your boss.
That's all. I knew he was a sneak. Thought he could spy here without me catching on. And I know you think I killed Garbos, but you've got no proof. Give me the ore and take the money. It's over.
Take the ore. I still have Gambors' letter.
Nobody's going to find anything. Whatever Garbos thought he found, I'm running everything clean. His letter is worthless. I've washed the dishes thanks to you. It's over. Nobody wins. Lessons learned for both of us. That's all. Walk off, pal. No time for useless chatter.
Wash the dishes. The letter from Adanza was a warning. You used me.
Well, aren't you all upset? But then you didn't argue about getting paid. I'm sure the consortium would find that interesting. Seems like you're in this as deep as me, partner.
Can I really not... Wow, really? What a letdown of a quest that was. Alright, let's go talk to this Phoebe person. And she was all excited, as I recall, and I passed her several times.
At least I'm getting something done.
You've done it, Claudina. Truly excellent work.
Phoebe, we have a visitor.
Hi? Whoa. With the fire, you look so shiny in your eyes.
Ah, hello. You're rather strapping, aren't you? If you're here about the traps, there's no need to worry. Claudina fixed them right up. She's really quite good at this. I can almost guarantee that they won't trip anyone else today.
What are the traps for?
Spirits, of course. Ideally, the ones that have been terrorizing these poor people.
What?
My mentor, Claudina, and I are supernatural specialists.
Huh?
We've been given the important responsibility of investigating Blackreach's disappearing miners.
Have you found anything?
Not yet, but I know we're close. We've hit a few snags, but if we just had a little more time, and maybe a set of extra hands... You look very clever. I'm sure if you joined us, we'd solve this in no time. Interested? Claudina would reward you.
What needs to be done?
We identified a few spots with reported spiritual activity. Here, take Claudina's notes. The hope is that placing traps here will increase our chances of capturing an entity and figuring out what happened to the missing miners. Exciting, right?
What do you think happened?
I'm not sure. I used to try and guess the conclusions of our cases, but I was almost always wrong. Claudina says not to speculate too early. Each case is different and requires a different approach. I hope the missing people are safe at any rate.
Who are you exactly?
Me? Oh, I'm practically no one. I'm just a mage that never really fit in anywhere. That is, until I heard of Claudina's exploits. I've always been obsessed with her work, so I tracked her down and begged her to take me on as her assistant.
What's Claudina's story?
I don't possibly have the time to tell you of her many amazing exploits. Claudina is a renowned figure when it comes to the study of the supernatural. She's had a lustrous career and published much of her work. You should read some. She's my hero.
How did you convince her to let you be your assistant?
It wasn't easy. Claudina built her business herself. After her husband died, she used his fortune to pursue her studies, and has been on her own ever since. But I think she saw the benefit in a pair of young hands, and an eager mind.
What will these traps do?
Oh, what a wonderful question. I won't
Are we
bore you with the
ghostbusting?
details, though they are fascinating. Essentially, these traps will magically weaken the spirit. Once it passes through the physical barrier, the warding spells render it unable to move.
So you've done this before.
Absolutely! My very first case with Claudina, we captured a very powerful ghost with such a trap. I'll never forget. It burst forth from the wardrobe and I nearly died of fright. Thankfully, Claudina pushed me out of the way, just in time.
Phoebe convinced you to help us, did she? You have my thanks. But I hope you're prepared to work. This is a very serious responsibility. We owe it to these people to ease their fears. This is my life's work. I do not take it lightly.
Who are you?
My name is Claudina Ildine. I deal in the supernatural and strange. Sometimes that means reuniting families with their lost loved ones that were taken too soon. Other times it means hunting dark, malicious spirits in ancient ruins.
What are you doing in Blackreach?
Phoebe and I go where there is need. Our work often takes us to strange places, though I will admit this place tops the list. There are restless spirits everywhere. They exist on the peaks of mountains, just as they do in the underbelly of the earth.
What do you think is happening here?
It's too soon to tell. I have endless theories, but I need more evidence. I would be happy to indulge your curiosities after our business here is concluded. But, as it stands, I cannot afford to become distracted by mere possibilities.
Okay. Let's go ghostbusting.
What an exciting case!
Did you hear?
We must write
The
down this
entire
new
wedding
development.
party vanished. but
Focus
the
on the
groom and
task
some
at hand.
stranger rescued them all from oblivion.
What was that? Oh, was that a side quest I did a long time ago? Spirit traps. The Legend of Zelda Spirit Traps? Spooky. I guess this is the same, because there was that guy on the bridge who kept popping up. I guess it's the same quest. They're just related quest givers. This is a good chance. I wanted to see this. Wow, there are actually a lot of lake fishing spots around Dusktown. I'll have to remember that. It seems like they're always next to either the bridge or the coast. Did the one over here respawn that the guy used? Holy cannolis, okay. I think I'm going to fish down here and not up on the surface for lake stuff. Still need to find fowl, though. I'm convinced there's got to be fowl. Not a lot of water there, actually. But there is a lot of bodies of water in general.
You're back! Did you have any trouble setting up the traps?
The traps are placed.
Great work! You're a natural. Have you ever considered making this your life's work? It's really quite rewarding, and you certainly have the aptitude for it. Anyway, I'm sure Elle will be relieved to hear that they're all set up now.
Who is Elle?
Elle Bitterblade, the head of Dusktown. She hired us, though she's been understandably doubtful since her husband, Overseer Earlvar, kicked us out of the mines earlier. Maybe you could help smooth things over by telling her the traps are set up?
I'll talk to
Oh,
her.
thank you so much. Claudina and I are good with the spirit side of things, but we struggle with people. If you talk to Elle and assure her that we're doing everything we can, she'd probably feel better. She should be right outside the mines.
Why were you kicked out of the mines?
Well, remember what I said earlier about the traps? We had an incident with the mine foreman, but he wasn't in any danger. We freed his leg easily and got all the paint off. We fixed the traps, but nonetheless, the mines are off limits to us now.
Are you two kind of goofballs?
Claudina, say more about your process. I want to capture everything in my notes.
They might be hacks.
Those tremors and shakes, I heard it was a vampire ritual of some sort in the northern caverns.
Oh, we get to finally meet Bitterblade.
Grumog, please. There's no need for alarm.
But Captain Agaron is missing now. Who will protect us?
We don't need protection. We're perfectly safe.
You're wrong. There's something evil haunting this place, and we're its next victims.
Your names are scary. Your face is scary. Oh, smokes.
I'm beginning to think hiring those ghost hunters was a mistake. I thought it would make everyone feel a little safer to know we were looking into it, but it's just made everything worse.
I came to tell you they finished setting up the traps.
Are you another one of that woman's assistants? Look, when I hired those two, they assured me that they had things well in hand. But we've got another person missing, and my people are scrambling over themselves in their fear.
Who's missing?
My town guard, Captain Agron. He was last seen at the administrative offices, but then he didn't show up for his posting. He just up and vanished, same as the others.
Do you think he wandered off?
Possibly, but I wouldn't have taken Captain Agaron for a deserter. If you're helping those ghost hunters, would you take a look in the offices? My people are scared. I'd like to have a working theory to give them, at least.
Okay.
Here, take my keys. They'll give you access. But please, keep your investigation out of the mines. After that incident this morning, Erlvar only wants workers down there. Best to keep everyone safe.
What do you really think is going on here?
At this point, I'm ready to believe it's all a grand joke being played at my expense. I don't know if it's just miners wandering off, or if it's malevolent spirits. But if this doesn't get figured out soon, my whole operation is going under.
Can you tell me more about the mining
I
consortium?
started this venture with my husband. Supposing all of this chaos doesn't completely ruin us, our goal is to be the first to capitalize on Blackreach's frontier. A few days ago, I would have told you we were doing just that. Now, I'm not so sure.
Okay. Oh, I can finally go in those offices.
This is the place, Claudina. The locals say Captain Agron disappeared from this very spot.
It's locked. We must find a way inside.
Oh good, you're just in time. We've hit a wall in the investigation. How did it go with Elle?
She gave me the keys to investigate the offices.
Oh, great! That's wonderful! Now we don't have to find another way inside. I keep telling Claudina you're a natural. You've just taken to all of this so splendidly. I'm thrilled you get to participate in the ceremony.
What ceremony?
I envy you, getting to experience it for the first time. Basically, if Captain Agron disappeared here, there might be some kind of spiritual residue left over from whatever took place. We need to conduct a ritual to try and harness it.
I'll help with the ceremony.
Here, you take the spirit summoning whistle. When I spread the salts, you blow it. And if there are any spirits remaining in the area, the tone will force them out of hiding. It's a big responsibility, but I know you're ready for it.
Does it actually work?
It varies by situation, but I've seen it work well over a dozen times. Some spirits find it more annoying than anything, but others are very susceptible to the sound. There are few supernatural beings that can ignore it, however.
We're ghost busting.
Energy in here is powerful. Don't you think, Claudina? We're onto something. All right, here go the smelling salts. Get ready with the whistle.
Well, the whistle goes woo.
Do you hear that? It's coming from upstairs.
Slow down, Phoebe. Be vigilant, not hurried.
Did you see that basket move?
Did I?
A spirit!
It's a...
Phoebe, wait. What have I told you about jumping to conclusions?
Hello, missing miners. Did she really run out? Oh my god.
You'll have to forgive Phoebe. She's still young, and for all her scholarly knowledge, she's prone to startling at the slightest provocation. Did you find anything worthwhile?
I found proof that Captain Agaron was looking for the missing miners.
Let me see that. This is from Erlvar, the mine overseer. Could it be mere coincidence that the town guard investigating the mystery of the miners just happens to be the next to go missing? I think not. There is something amiss here.
Are you familiar with the cavern he mentions in the letter?
I have some idea. There's one just below, tucked away in the back of the town. Phoebe may be indisposed for the moment, so I'm counting on you to join me. Keep her whistle on you. We may need it.
Oh, these are lootables. These are stealable lootables. That means there's a chance for... Actually, this is Blackreach. I don't know if you can get Western Skyrim stuff down here. Game, this is the point where you prove me wrong and show me that you can get Western Skyrim stuff. Big place, not a lot of containers though. That's a cool little animation with the key. Whoa, hello cool cat statue. I wonder if they'll ever release that. I'm sure there's tons of people who'd like to have that in their house.
What was all that screaming?
Oh, no worries here. All part of the process, I assure you.
You guys just... You guys... I'll see you guys later. Oh, this is way down here. Huh.
I'm certain these are the caves mentioned in the letter. Use the spirit whistle here. What was that? It came from inside.
Did it? I didn't hear anything. Hello?
Agaron, no! Gods, no!
Well, what happened?
Captain Agaron, he's... dead. How can he be dead? This wasn't supposed to happen. None of this was supposed to happen.
What's going on here?
I don't know. I was supposed to meet Captain Agaron, but as I passed the caves, I heard a cry. I ran in to find him bleeding out. He died before I could ask what happened. Agaron was a fine man. He didn't deserve this fate. This is unacceptable.
Did you see what attacked him?
No, I didn't. You two need to leave. Stop investigating this. Gather your assistant, pack your things, and get out of Blackreach. This is getting far too dangerous, and I don't want to see anyone else get hurt. Please.
Alright, Scooby-Doo level villain. What do you mean?
We're wasting time. Just go.
We need to talk. I feel Overseer Erlvar knows more than he told us. The last thing we should do is heed his advice to quit now.
Why would he mislead us?
That I do not know. But he seems to be increasingly agitated as we continue to investigate. I may deal in spirits more often than I deal with the living, but I know when I'm being led by the nose. He's hiding something. Let's find out what.
How do we do that?
Captain Agaron's wounds are fresh, which means the culprit can't have gone far. We didn't see anything on our way in, so whatever attacked him must have left through the other side of the cave. We should see if we can pick up its trail. Come, it can't have gone far.
Are you giving the vampires people so they leave? So they leave your town alone? And Captain Aggron caught wind or figured something out?
Look, whatever killed Captain Ageron must have triggered one of our traps. There's footprints.
Oh yeah, so there are. Wow, that stuff really glows. What did you make this paint out of? Swamp jellies? Well, now how did they walk like that? Come on, guys. Is that a heavy sack?
Those tremors
Sure
and
is.
shakes. I heard it was a vampire ritual of some sort in the northern caverns.
That's it. As soon as I can get out of this contract, I'm leaving.
Huh. Well, isn't this interesting? Where are we going?
Curious. Spirits don't use trap doors.
Oh. We need to be stealthy, you say? Well, I have got to have a lot of garbage on me. I have just the thing. That's not what I wanted. I want this. And this. And this. Oh my god, I really need to scrap some of this stuff. Yeah. And just to make sure. Okay. Okay. Alright. Let's sneak.
Be one with the shadows. We cannot afford to be seen.
You got it, lady. Nobody's gonna see a thing. I may not have the little bonuses that Mr. Miserable has, but I'm still sneaky. That's
Strange mist.
that's a dwarven excavator.
Follow it.
Wait, hold on. This is cooler. Whoa, this one's in like really good condition. Well, the arm's busted up, but wowie zowie, cool. Is there actually any reason to sneak here? Are there people here?
It's Urvar. Stay low.
Bruick, killing Captain Aggron was not part of our deal.
I am a vampire, Urvar. I have needs. I made that clear when you hired me.
I hired you to protect my people. This was not what we agreed. You've taken it too far.
Who are you to reprimand me? You haven't seen too far. Just wait.
It's all beginning to make sense. Overseer Urvar employed a vampire to protect the mine. How dastardly. I believe that explains the missing miners quite succinctly. He must have given the vampire people in exchange for protection for the rest of his workers. But from what, I wonder?
Should we tell Elle what we discovered?
Not yet. Despite our ingenious detective work, right now it's still the Overseer's word against ours. And he's already given Elle reason to distrust us. What we need is definitive proof. Then she'll have to listen.
How do we find that?
I believe the Overseer's office is just across the mine. We should investigate. Of course, we have to find a way in first. Perhaps you could pick the lock, or steal his key. I'm somewhat out of my element now.
I'll find a way to the office.
Excellent. You are truly the purveyor of justice Phoebe made you out to be. Just be careful. If we manage to get ourselves caught, we won't get the chance to prove anything.
I'm just gonna pick the lock, honestly. Okay, so people with torches, I'm not gonna be able to sneak past, but I should be okay. Because this set combination is still nearly broken. Holy cow, this mine is huge!
The Bitterblade Mining Consortium doesn't count.
Huh, I wonder if there's any fishing spots in this water. Nope. Tip tap tip tap tip tap tip tap tip tap. I saw a pocket mammoth.
There's still much work to be done.
That person's just running around. You're a maniac.
I haven't been sleeping much.
I guess they just don't care about bounties.
What did you find?
Oh. Why do you like to talk to
That
me in the
look
middle
on
of...
your face. Tell me you found something.
This proves Overseer Ulvar gave mines to a vampire in exchange for the mine's protection.
And explains what he was trying to protect his people from. It is not enough to simply turn this evidence over to El. I was hired to help this town. Spirits or no, I have a responsibility. We must stop this horror.
So what do we do?
The vampire seemed as though he was threatening Overseer Ulvar at the end of their altercation. Perhaps he's planning some kind of retaliation. If so, there's a chance we could catch him in the act if we find him.
Let's track him down.
We need to investigate the mines. There has to be a clue that will point us in the direction of that monster. Let's leave here. Dusktown needs us.
Okay. Okay, so she's not a hack. The apprentice girl is, but... Boy, I like not being able to see.
A body? This has to be the vampire's doing. I bet he didn't stop at one. Look for more.
Look at the trail he's left. Well, he's really just left a trail of bodies. Okay.
The vampire. Follow him, but stay out of sight.
Yes, ma'am.
Too easy to get turned around down here in all this darkness.
Come on, man. Really with this? Did he glitch out? Oh, no, there we go. Uh-oh. What the hell is he doing? He's just going in circles. Okay, and now he's going that way. Wait, is he chasing her?
The fiend. We have to stop him. Curse him. We'll never be able to catch him like this. How do we apprehend a man who can vanish into thin air right before our eyes?
Do you have anything that can trap him?
Vampires do not obey the same laws as specters and ghosts. My tools would be useless against him. Unless... Phoebe's whistle. Do you still have it? It's designed to emit a tone that's unsavory to immortal creatures. Perhaps it will disturb him.
Do you think it will work?
It's impossible to say without evidence. But it wasn't made specifically with spirits in mind, so there is a chance. Go on, try it. This is the only plan we've got. There he goes. Follow him.
Oh. Are we building up to a confrontation now?
More bodies. He's leaving a trail.
Jeez, man. There's gonna be no one left in the mine.
This place is full of nightmares. We never should have come down here.
This looks pretty isolated for a fight. Oh. Are we still trespassing? Jeez. Where even are we? Oh! This is like a whole separate part of the map. No wonder it's so huge. Spiders, huh?
Come. He's not getting away.
You'll die like all the rest.
Will I, though? Hey, let's fight. Oh, I'm squishy. I'm wearing medium armor. Uh-oh. I didn't think about that. He's jumpy all over the place, so let's... Sweet emo hair, dude. I didn't even notice that. They couldn't stop at vampire. You had to go the full gamut. And you're dead. A vial of blood. List of targets. The following miners have been underperforming of late. If they happen to disappear, they will not be missed. Oh my god.
We have our proof. Let us return to Dusktown.
Okay. Whee! Oh good, I can put my other armor back on. What a fun process this is. This one. And this one. Oh, no, not Alkosh. Not now. God, it's almost easier to put the armor on than it was to switch. Oop, I don't need poison. Boop. And boop. And boop. And that was a neat little... Ah, that's the only bit of stealth we've had to do the entire DLC. I guess it's... Everybody gets one. Why is she all the way down there?
This is ridiculous. You can't waltz in here and accuse me of such a thing.
My husband would never do something so insane. I don't suppose you have any proof.
I suppose that I do.
What proof could they possibly have?
You and your associates accuse my husband of outrageous actions. Making deals with monsters? Murder? I hope you have a damn good reason.
It's true. Here's the proof.
Let me see that. Donors? But I don't understand. You can't mean... Erlvar was feeding innocent miners to a vampire in order to keep everyone safe? How could this happen? How could I not have known? These were my people!
Overseer Ulvar tried to confront the vampire, but it was already too
The
late.
fact that he realized he was in over his head doesn't excuse the abhorrent decision in the first place. This is sickening. We both want to protect our people, but to think he'd resort to something so barbaric.
At least you have answers now.
You're right. We would have been left to wonder and kept losing people were it not for you and those two over there. Just tell me one thing. Did you kill the vampire responsible?
Oh yeah, big time.
Good. Good. At least there's that. Erlvar, you foolish man. What have you done?
What? What's happening? Oh, someone just cast light.
Another case?
There's a lot. What's with this parade of people?
Another case solved. Though we weren't dealing in spirits today, I have no doubt you'd make a fine ghost hunter. You have a natural talent for investigation. Elle has my sympathy. It is not easy to condemn someone you love.
She seems to be taking it well.
She is strong. She will be fine. Anyway, it was an honor to work with you. If you ever find yourself tangled in the world of spirits again, I do hope you'll seek us out. Here, take this for your time. You undoubtedly deserve it. You know, I think Phoebe looks up to you. You've become a point of inspiration for her. I know we both hope our paths cross again.
Will the two of you stay in Dusktown?
Perhaps. I still sense dark energies here. This place writhes with uneasy spirits. Overseer Erlvar was the culprit this time, but with him removed, perhaps the true spiritual mysteries of Blackreach will unravel themselves.
Are you happy we caught Overseer Ulvar?
Happiness is not something I often associate with my line of work. Dealing with the dead is often a somber affair. But dealing with the living can be too, I suppose. I am merely satisfied with our end result.
I did what was needed. You should be thanking me.
Ooh, that's always a good line in this situation.
Fool.
Wow, she's taking it pretty well. Hey, you're an idiot.
I only did what I thought was necessary.
Why'd you agree to work?
I had no choice. We couldn't stop the attacks ourselves. We would have kept losing people if I hadn't made a deal with him. At least working with Bruick allowed me to control our losses. Losing one worker a week instead of 5 felt worth it.
Did you ever suspect he'd betray you?
No. I thought I had him in the palm of my hand. I provided him with a steady supply of blood, and I mistakenly thought that meant he relied on our working arrangement. He showed me the error of my ways. Now I'm paying the price for it.
Yeah. Well, I don't feel bad for you. Alright, so, hey, the start of Blackreach quests is done. I think there's only 3 other quests, if my list is correct. So, we'll see how long those take. Dusktown's done. We still have to take care of whatever's going on in the Darkmoon Grotto and whatever's happening in the Lightless Hollow. Plus, I think Greymoor Keep is going to fill out when we complete the story. Either way, thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon, but until then, bye.